Welcome, everyone, to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Network News, episode number 38. I am the franchise player, Double B Babbler. I am joined by Double J Josh James. And ladies and gentlemen, we always say it, the news never stops.
Never does.
Wrestling just keeps on going. And today, Josh,
Yes, sir.
courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider, everyone's favorite Scream Queen, and I'm not talking about Daphne, we're talking about Saraya.
Oh,
Saraya released her memoirs this month. The book is titled Saraya, Hell in Boots.
oh,
Claws my way through the through the 9 lives. Um, excuse me, it's one of those days.
yeah, I get that.
Promotional material for the book by current AEW star Saraya as she performs as Paige during her first stint in the WWE, an eye-opening memoir of her family drama, stardom, despair, and resilience from a widely popular wrestling superstar. Saraya J. Bivas, formerly WWE's Paige, is one of the biggest names in wrestling world. She's the youngest two-time WWE Divas champion, the first inaugural NXT Women's Champion. She ranked first in Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Female Top 50 and was named Diva of the Year by Rolling Stone in 2014.
Oh,
She was the subject of a critically acclaimed movie called Fighting with My Family.
saw that in theaters.
Produced by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, starring Florence Pugh as Saraya. Florence Pugh, if you didn't know, is Black Widow, the new Black Widow. Before she took off to fame. I mean, there's been a lot of things that happened with Saraya, but this book's going to detail her entire wrestling life. I'm kind of waiting to see how the book is. I might go to a bookstore this weekend and buy the book and probably read the book over the weekend since I have nothing to do until Sunday.
Yeah,
So I mean that'd be awesome. She's she's been through near career-ending injuries, making a triumphant return to become the AEW Women's World Champion.
scandals going on too.
Scandals left and right.
Yeah, leaks.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be in the book.
Yeah. So she's had a big up and a big down in her career, and I'm glad she's back, like where she's at right now, and she looks a lot happier where she's at. So.
Yeah, I do think she's a lot happier, and that's the thing, man. Sometimes in professional wrestling, you lose your smile, Shawn Michaels. But then sometimes, like, I mean, I've gone through that. Like, I just don't want to wrestle anymore because it was not fun. But then things happen and life happens, and she wrote a book about it, and I will be glad to read the book.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend.
Sounds like a fun time.
So Josh, are you looking at PW Insider like I'm looking at PW Insider?
I'm on their website right now.
Well, why don't you tell the fans about the latest from the Vince McMahon versus Janelle Grant scandal?
I can't find that at the moment. I'm seeing more than one thing. So
I'll go ahead and read it then.
Okay.
Janelle Grant responds to the WWE, McMahon, etc. attempts to have a minute lawsuit thrown out. So this is also courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. Mm-hmm. Janelle Grant responds to the efforts by Vince McMahon, the WWE, and John Laurinaitis to move her amended lawsuit in arbitration, filing her response before the United States District Court in Connecticut. Basically, Janelle Grant's attorney stated that it's unsurprising that the defendants will wish to avoid confronting the uncomfortable truths about Miss Grant's uncomfortable truth that Miss Grant raises in her complaint. However, nothing defendants raised in their objections overcome the liability presumption in plaintiff's favor here. Leave to the amended should be granted. So basically, Vince McMahon's team are trying to argue that the issues with the NDA in the center of a scandal that basically she shouldn't be allowed to raise. They want the case thrown out of court.
Yeah,
they're saying this isn't fair to us. They're saying they have valid reasons that the plaintiff shouldn't amend her case pleading under the federal rules of civil procedures. So basically, they want the case run out. There's more evidence. Janelle Grant's team is like, yo, we're not stopping this. You are going to have your day in court. Grant's attorneys also challenged Vince McMahon's claims that he has been prejudiced. He has been prejudiced by the amended complaint. So basically, they're saying that because she amended the complaint, now everyone thinks that Vince is even more guilty than he was before.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, what do you think, Blood? Like, it just seems like, for me, it just keeps getting worse.
Well, okay, so I said this before. When you are accused of something and then you pay someone like to stop talking about it, that right there proves, like, to me, just my opinion. It's my opinion alone, does not reflect those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast or the Roundtable Network News. That just means that makes you look guilty.
Yeah.
Like, you look even more guilty than you probably were. Like, if you weren't guilty in the first place, then why pay someone off? Why be like, hey, you know what? I know that we did this and I understand, but why, like, put yourself in a position to where, like, now you look even guiltier? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. And it just, like I said, it just seems like more new things have come out for this whole thing. And it's just not looking good. I mean, like, again, I don't know. I don't know. It's sickening.
Everything about this case is sickening. Like, the things that were said and done. Like, when we read the charges, like, I was like, God, I feel bad for being a man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I whenever I see that news pop up, I'm like, should we talk about it? But we should, because the fans have the right to know.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't feel right talking about it. I wish that Vince McMahon would just be like, hey, you know what? Let's just settle this once and for all. Yeah, just get it over with. You, like, be a man. Macho Man Randy Savage said it very best. Be a man. Be a man, Hogan. Be a man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get to something positive, man.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class 2025.
This makes me happy to hear of the people who's getting inducted.
This also is courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. Go ahead, Josh. You can let the people know.
Okay, the ones who are going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame right now is none other than the Natural Disasters, Earthquake, and Typhoon, a.k.a. Tugboat.
Shout out to my boy Fred Ottman, a.k.a. Typhoon, Tugboat.
Oh, and also, how can we also forget the greatest gimmick of all time, the Shockmaster?
Wow. You always want to bring WCW mistakes up, Josh.
Oh, yeah, we also forgot to mention John Tenta as the Shark, WCW, and Golga.
Yeah, well, Golga was probably a great character. I love the Truth Commission.
Yeah.
Also, who else got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame?
This was just announced today, actually, so it makes me actually really happy. The Total Package, Lex Luger, is finally going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I thought he was another name that I didn't think I was ever going to see go into the Hall of Fame. Same with the Natural Disasters, to be honest, but I'm really happy that these three have amazing wrestling careers, and it ended for John Tenta way too soon. And Lex Luger right now, I'm just happy for him.
Well, Lex Luger went by many names, whether he was in NWA, WCW, WWE. He was the Total Package, the All-American,
the
Narcissist, and now you can call him WWE Hall of Famer.
Exactly.
Luger had an incredible physique. But you know what? Let me get to the part to where it was really great for me. Lex Luger was told that he was going to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame by WWE Undisputed Champion Cody Rhodes. Now, a lot of people don't understand the significance of that. Dusty Rhodes and Hiro Matsuda were very influential in the NWA days of the Total Package Lex Luger.
Mm-hmm.
So for Dusty's son to be the one that comes and tell Lex Luger it was so great, man. I watched the video like 3 times. Like it made me I teared up a little bit. And then Triple H went on Twitter and tagged genuine Lex Luger has overcome challenges his whole career. Not only as the champion in WCW and an incredible WWE superstar, but he has overcome challenges in his life to be truly inspirational. He will now take his place as a member of the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame. Triple H has been the man, dude.
Yeah. There's some bookings like we could say with Tony Khan. We don't always agree with his booking either, but he's the man for this one. I'm just so happy for Luger.
Such a great thing. Such a great situation for Lex Luger, man.
Also, for what I've taken out on that video too with Cody talking about his dad, Dusty and Luger, seems like Dusty mentored a lot of wrestlers.
Dusty was a man who took everything he learned about the business and gave it back. A lot of people in this industry don't give back. Dusty was one of those ones that gave back. And that's why not many people have anything negative to say about Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Like Dusty was an icon. Dusty was, as a professional wrestler, there have been so many things that have been said in locker rooms around, the many 31 years I've been doing this. But the one phrase I can truly say that totally fits Dusty Rhodes is locker room leader.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm a locker room leader because this, that, and the other thing. I'm the savior of this, savior of that." No, Dusty Rhodes is really a locker room leader, and that's why that man has so much respect. And that's why guys like Triple H, like guys like CM Punk, guys like John Cena, guys like The Rock, all these guys have guys like Batista, guys like Randy Orton, they have so much respect for Dusty Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, shit. I know I cried when Dusty Rhodes passed away.
Yeah,
it was a very emotional point for me because I grew up watching Dusty Rhodes, watching Nikita Koloff, watching the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, watching Magnum TA, guys like that. Like I grew up watching that era of wrestling, and that's why when I became a wrestler, I didn't want to be a WWE superstar. I wanted to be an NWA guy. That's why I made my bones with the NWA, and that's why I've held so many NWA championships because of guys like Dusty Rhodes and guys like Lex Luger.
You're an NWA guy.
All day. Well, I'm a old school NWA guy. This new NWA I'm not part of, but
yeah, I get that. I understand.
I totally appreciate the way they paved the way for us in professional wrestling. So yeah, shout out to Cody Rhodes for doing that, man. That was so awesome.
That was great. I did love that. And I look forward to watching the Hall of Fame whenever it is announced when it's going to be aired. Yeah. I look forward to watching it.
Well, speaking of watching it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more of the Roundtable Network news.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed Tag Team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for holding. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, Matt Jackson and his wife have launched a YouTube channel to talk about travel. Now, a lot of people say that's not wrestling news, but Matt Jackson went after the Young Bucks. They created the Being the Elite website or YouTube channel, which blew up.
Oh yeah.
But now Matt Jackson and his wife, Dana, they've launched a YouTube series, a travel series, basically focus on their travels. The first episode is going to be an episode about them being in Osaka, Japan. I honestly go check it out, man. You never know. That was a courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider as well. Go check it out. You never know, man. Sometimes the weirdest shit you see on YouTube ends up being the most funny.
That's very true. That is very true. And I've found some weird stuff on YouTube before. Tourette's guy is my favorite.
Wow. I mean, look, OWO show was on the YouTube channel, so I found those crazy guys. Oh wait, that's you.
That's me. That is me. Yeah, and I've had Blood on my show multiple times, and there's even been times where he interrupts interviews.
Yep,
a couple times. And those were fun. And
DMs.
And when Blood said about losing your smile, I kind of did that lately, and I've been taking a break from my show, but I've been doing this, so I will bring back my show eventually.
Well, I am excited that you are here. I love that you're on the show. So yeah. Speaking about things that I completely love.
Oh,
courtesy of Paul Jordan from PW Insider. AEW. Okay. Mm-hmm. Last night, AEW posted on Twitter. Last night at the Queen of the Ring movie premiere, Mariah May attacks the AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm on the red carpet. They will be facing each other Sunday live on pay-per-view, which you can watch with us on our Patreon. She attacked her. I loved it. We don't talk about storylines and crap on here. We talk about real news, but that was great. Like, that happened in the real world.
That was smart promotion too.
That was Tony Khan. Good job. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give that man some praise, man, because this man right here, Tony, did a good thing today.
I agree. And because it caught me by surprise, the fact that Tony got attacked by Mariah May on the red carpet. I was shocked to see it, but like you said, that's good promotion. I love that. That's great.
When I saw the report, I was like, nah, that's great.
I don't think that's ever happened before in wrestling, has it?
I've never seen it happen.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. We've seen wrestlers attack wrestlers at like restaurants, and all that kind of stuff. I don't think there's ever been a red carpet scene like that. I mean,
I remember Booker T getting attacked in the grocery store, which was great.
That was fun.
I remember Brian Pillman going to Steve Austin's house.
You mean Austin going to Pillman's house?
Yeah. Austin going to Pillman's house.
And Pillman's got a gun. Yeah, I remember that.
Give me 1 second. Yeah.
One.
Wow. I was talking to Fred Ottman. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Try and get him on the show. I would love to have a Hall of Famer on the show. So yeah, man, that was wow. Great promotion. Shout out to Tony Khan for that.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Some good things do happen, Josh.
I know they do. That makes me happy. It really does. Makes good promotion for the movie and for the pay-per-view.
It does. And that movie officially hit theaters today, courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. Queen of the Ring has actually hit today. Adam Tickets is offering a buy one, get one free.
Oh.
So I'm thinking about going to do that. The movie has officially released nationwide today in the United States. You can go on the adamtickets.com website to find out more about the tickets. Queen of the Ring was written and directed by Ash Evanson. No cover in the development. Genghis Khan and Paradise City are among other projects he's done. So many professional wrestlers are in that movie.
And Liv Morgan's in the movie too. I found out.
Wow, really?
Yeah, found out Liv's in the movie too. When I first heard that, I was like, "Wait, so WWE and AEW
Well, let me go over like the cast of people that are in this movie, okay? So Emily Bett Ricketts, you remember her as Felicity Smoke from the DC series Arrow.
Yep.
She plays Mildred Burke in the story. AEW superstar Camille plays June Byers.
Oh.
Okay. We also know that you said Liv Morgan's in the movie. We also know that Tony Storm is in the movie as well. So yeah, like this is such a great like story. You got Deborah Ann Worrell, who's Karen from the Marvel's Daredevil series. She's also from True Blood.
Oh wow.
We got Kelly Berglund, who is on the Stars. She's on the Stars show Heels. She plays Crystal. Nice. She also plays the Alabama bombshell Nell Stewart. AJ Hutt plays the legendary wrestler promoter Al Hutt, played by Cobra Kai's Martin Cove. We got a number of personalities from Lipstick and Dynamite, the women's wrestling documentary. Dude, Jim Cornette Jim Cornette is in the movie doing several scenes. He's playing NWA promoter. Like, it's so much good stuff, dude. This is going to be such a good movie. If you're a wrestling fan, go check it out. And when this movie comes out on the streaming services, trust and believe, the Roundtable Network News, the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, we'll be talking about that movie on our Twitch channel. I mean, our Patreon channel, which you can join by going to patreon.com/the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Network. So yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and let you go. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Thank you for joining here at the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Network News. I'm the franchise, and as your boy, Double J Josh James, we'll see you Sunday for AEW Revolution.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.